listen to you. So when they need help the time, right, they know who to contact. Okay, you are giving out value added. Okay, and then if you're doing the Chinese market, right, WeChat and Little Red Book, Xiao Hong Su, is something that is very famous right now. Okay, WeChat could be a little bit old already, but the Little Red Book is more for younger generation. WeChat is for older generation, right? And the next one is something you're gonna be very, very amazed with. Okay, if you have 0 leads right now, this is where you can get the leads. Property agent signboards. So all property agents, I'm sorry to put you on the table, but if you have 0 leads today, right, after this workshop, we done ready tonight, right? If you go out, drive your car for 2 hours, you go and look at all the blocks, all the places, everywhere, right? You look for the sign that they put out, the name and their number. You just go one night, I'm very sure you can get hundreds, if not 50, if you drive for 1 to 2 hours. And then, right, when you get this number, right, you can actually call them and say, and if they ask you, hey, where you get my number one, why you call me to sell this thing? Then you say, there, I saw it there on this name board or this signboard that you put up one. I got your name there lah. How why cannot call one lah? You got PDPA issue or not? Where you got PDPA? No PDPA issue, right? But one thing you didn't know, right? If you understand human psychology, why I ask you to do this is because, imagine this. If you are the house owner, property owner, who would you like to get to hang their signboard and sell for you? The property agent that cannot perform or property agent that can perform? Property agent that can perform, right? And if a property agent that can perform put their signboard there, right, when you call them, do you think property agent that can perform got some kind of money or some kind of savings or some kind of way of make good money, man? Yes? Then people that got money, easy to buy things, ma. Make sense or not? Then you're targeting somebody that got money. Is this making sense? Hey, by the way, like, is this something too little for you guys? Like, do you want more, is it? Is this not good? Need more? Okay, more. Same thing. Vacancy listing. If you go to any vacancy listing website or the groups, whatever that people want to advertise, they got a name and they got a number that we can call. You go to all these groups, take down all the numbers. Okay, nah? By the way, beware of asking for more. I didn't charge you for this class. Alright? Don't get greedy. Learn how to value. Okay, if you learn how to value, the more you respect me, the more you value me, the more I can give value to you. Alright? But if I ask you a question and you're not even responding in the chat, right, then how do you expect me to give more value to you guys? Make sense? Okay? Now, the next one is going to be even more amazing. Exhibition booth stuff. This is where you can get 1,000 in one day. Numbers. How? Everybody know this exhibition, right? In Malaysia, we got something called the Mata Fair. Right? Mata Fair is where they sell all these kind of travel packages. Agree not? Yep. So one day, right, I got no leads. Then suddenly something come into my mind. Bring. Where to get leads? How to get? And I start asking myself questions, I start formulating, and I know these kind of strategies. I go to Mata Fair. I don't go there and buy all these kind of, what do you call that, packages and everything. I go there, I just want to take cards on it. Alright, take business cards. I go there, you know Mata Fair, right? Got three floors, you know. Thousands of people working there. One store can have 2 to 20, 30 people. Yeah. So I went there, and one whole day, I go there and take maybe a few hours only lah. One whole day. I go and go around the whole building, right? Then get every single card. Potentially about 1,000 cards there. Then after that, right, what you need to do? You don't need to call immediately one. Why? Because people at Mata Fair, right? Do you think they are very busy selling something? Do you think a lot of people go to Mata Fair and buy things? Yes, right? So what we do is that after about 3 weeks, 4 weeks only you call them. Because if you call them immediately after you get the cards, right, they could probably be very, very busy serving their customers and fulfilling the things, doing the fulfillment process after the customer buy. So you call them 3 to 4 weeks later, that is when, right, the boss already paid them money, paid them commission for the sale. Yes? And when people got commission, right, do you think they'll be happy to buy things? Easier to buy things? Make sense or not? And that's how you can get thousands of leads in just less than a day. Are you liking this? So you still got any leads problem, right? Where got leads problem? Actually, leads is not a problem. The problem is that we don't know how to approach the leads. After you get this whole list right, how you're going to approach them, how you're going to talk to them, that is the most important thing. Alright? So, next, you can do door-to-door canvassing. You can do dinner events. You can have online business directories. Go and search online business directories. You can go business listing magazines. Alright? And then you can go on to sellers that sell online marketplaces, just like a YouTube channel owner. You can go online forum like lawyer.net and create a thread there. And then you can go join hobby clubs. Alright? Take a screenshot. Okay, next 20. You can go to Clubhouse. Clubhouse is an app that is on voice one. So if you like to talk and everything, right, you can go to Clubhouse. Sometimes, right now you can use Telegram and everything already. Okay? And then trade shows, your own email list, or you can use other people's email list. For example, my email list right now got 80,000 people. Do you want me to send an email for you? If I got 80,000 people, of course you want, right? But I paid a lot of money to build the 80,000 people, you know. So what's my cut? Of course you want, right? Other people email list. But of course you cannot just go and ask people for free things. You guys are got to stop that thinking of asking and taking free things. Make sense or not? Because if you go to a person and say, hey, you got email list, hey, can I send and make sales on your email list or not? Who want to give you? You just keep thinking about yourself. You never think about other people. Make sense? Right? You need to think about the other people, what they actually need, and give value to the other people first before asking value in return. Must give first. Make sense? Later I'm going to share with you more about this. Okay? And then you can do display advertising offline and display advertising online. Alright? You can do email advertising, radio advertising, TV, blog. Okay? Blog is very important. Super amazing. Later I'll share with you why. Right? Website, competitor social media, right? Your affiliate marketing, co-working space, podcasts, word of mouth marketing, and you can do open houses as well. You can do influencer marketing, review sites, and the 61, right, is none of the people that actually know this actually got an opportunity. I teach my student this thing, right, and they actually managed to close the sale. It's salespeople who call. So what do I mean? I shared this with my student, right? You know all these selling marketers, some people call from selling the houses and everything, right? They churn the old list, right? They take the old list, master listing, and go call. So one of my students, right, got called by this property agent. He was selling insurance. So the property agent trying to sell him house, and at the same time, right, he closed back the property agent on buying insurance from him without buying the house. Amazing. This is an opportunity. Why people call you that time you must go and slam the phone? You can actually listen to the finish until finish, right? Then after that you can sell back to them. Of course you need to learn how to talk in the right way lah, okay? And take a screenshot of this, everybody. Now this is a 60 sources of leads. Okay? You cannot tell me right now today you got no place to get leads. Right? You have to go and research one by one which one is the best one for you. Okay? Now I want to share something with you that out of these all sources of leads, right? Of course, you see when you got 60 sources, different source got different quality. Makes sense? For different industry. But here's a latest study, right, that show, right, 5 of these areas that give you the highest quality of leads. Number 1, the highest quality come from referral from existing customer. About 33% of all the salespeople leads get, right, 33% of salespeople say referral from existing customer got the highest chance. The second highest, this one is not consistent, so I wouldn't ask you to focus on this. The second one, and everybody should focus on this, is this: social media. The highest quality of leads, comparing to email marketing, which I say you got the email list is very good, right? And also telemarketing, if you can cold approach, right? And also is the blog and website. Can you see that? These are the 5 major ones that I will ask you because of 1, 2, 3, 4, right? But if you don't have email list, if you're not building it, focus on social media, telemarketing. These are the 2 immediate ones that you can actually get this out of this. Make sense or not? Alright? So when it comes to social media, right, I see people giving a lot of excuses. They say, Evan, I don't have time. Or social media are not my target market. I don't think my market is there. High level people, where got use social media? I'm not comfortable posting on social media. I cannot show my face. I cannot show this. So I don't know where to start, don't know where to post. Obviously, right, if you keep on telling me all this, right, these are the people that will get left behind, right, and complain, right, at the end of the day, hey, the world is unfair. But the smartest people, the moment they listen to this, they will take advantage of this information, take every opportunity that is available, right, that they have and then presented to them, right, to get good at social media, regardless whether they use it now or later. Because you see, right, the smart ones are the ones that will do whatever it takes to actually change your life. So I hope this one will clear up things for you and just focus on getting good on social media. Makes sense or not? This one is the one that will give you the best returns based on studies. Okay, based on studies. It's not just based on hearsay, right? It's not an assumption, right? And also, right, I want to share with you another thing about selling water, okay, about getting customers, a lesson in selling water. So let's say today, right, you are selling bottled water today, okay, bottled water like spritzer, mineral water. So today, right, let's just say you are selling water, you got one type of customer which is having running tap water at home, or another type of customer is walking in the desert. Which one do you think will be your best customers? The one in the desert or in the water? In the desert, right? Correct? Even if you sell higher than the market price, do you think they will buy? For sure, right? So what you got to write down is this. This is a lesson that I learned in pandemic that helped me to close millions of sales during pandemic. Okay, it is called sell water to a thirsty crowd. Sell water to a thirsty crowd. This blew my mind, because during pandemic, what happened was I know this strategy. I look for the thirsty crowd, and I sell something to the thirsty crowd. Everybody was buying. Right? Makes sense, right? So the point here is this. If you want to be able to make money, right, you find the thirsty crowd in your industry and sell to that thirsty crowd. Make sense? Which means you need to do some kind of qualification. Right? You need to know how to qualify and find out who is the thirsty crowd. And tomorrow I'm going to show you how you want to do this. Alright? So, for example, you see LV, Louis Vuitton. You got a bunch of customers here waiting in line to go buy thousands of dollars of bags. One bag can easily 5 figures one, but still so many people queue up. Do you think this is a thirsty crowd for LV? LV know exactly how and where to find the thirsty crowd, and therefore their items everybody could even line up like this to buy. This is just prior to pandemic, after pandemic, and people say, hey, cannot find customer, hard to find. You see, LV also can do something like that. Make sense? But here's the thing. Why do you think people even line up to buy LV? Here's the reason. Sometimes you think when people don't buy, right, because you keep on thinking people got no money. It's not that. People don't buy because it's not important enough for them. If it's important for the person, people will always find a way. It's just making sense. So just like, when you are sick, you're seriously sick, you will actually go to the doctor and fix your body. Make sense? You will pay the doctor, correct or not? Do you think you go to the doctor and say, doctor, I don't want to pay you, please fix me? Would you say that? Would you say that? No, right? And therefore, you pay the doctor because you feel your body is important. Make sense? If not, you cannot function. So no matter what the price is, the doctor is charging, you will always try to find the money to fix it because it is important. Because when your body is fixed, your body can serve you. Is it true? So since we're in this topic, right, one thing that my mentor teach me about this was this, you need to treat your income like your body. You need to treat your sales like your body. You need to treat your business like your body. If your sales or income or business is sick, there's no money coming in, please go and find a doctor and get it fixed. This is where many people get it wrong, They think, business, never mind, just leave it be. Don't need to go to a doctor because they feel, right, people charge too expensive, they say it's okay, and then trying to save costs by trying to fix it themselves. In the end, right, the business went down, they boom, got stuck, income cannot increase because they're just trying to fix it themselves. Make sense? And then they say, you know what, it's okay, and just leave it. And this is the reason that majority people are stuck in life. Make sense or not? If you find that your business is important to you, your income is important to you, go and fix it. Make sense or not? Find a way, find a doctor and go and fix it. Don't just wait. Alright? And even my mentor told me this one thing, He said, Aaron, so there's one thing you gotta remember. If you ever got stuck in anything that you do, right, and you leave it aside and try to fix it yourself, is one thing. Is this important enough? If this is important, you know what to do next. You won't even need to ask me. So the point is, right, people will only take action. Knowing me so far, everybody? This is both important for you and your customers as well. Right? And that is why, right, you are here today, correct? Not? You are taking some kind of action to find a doctor to fix your income problem in sales. Is it true? But how long ago since you put it aside before you go and find some kind of solution? You just get on put aside doing the same thing over and over and over again, right? Without even knowing whether that will fix your problem or not. Is it true? And therefore, a lot of people get stuck, right? And therefore, you also get stuck, right? And therefore, right now, you are the smart ones today because you are here today, you are trying to find a fix for this. Right? Compared to the people that's outside there that do not know this or do not even know about this principle. How else do you think people can get out of their situation? Most likely they won't. Now, would you guys agree, right, that this kind of perspective of looking at it, if you treat your income like your body, if you've got a cut, you immediately go and find a doctor, you will always get the problem fixed, right? Yes? But most people don't treat it like their body. Make sense or not? Right? Now, how many of you find value in this? Because I do not know if you like me sharing some kind of things like this, because it has nothing to do with sales. It has something to do with everything you do in life. But I feel that it's important to share to you, because the moment you do it like that, then you understand where to spend your money, where to spend your effort and resources. Not just trying to find a DIY fix by listening to some stupid video on YouTube and thinking that could help you fix your entire fix your entire problem. Right? And you try to fix it yourself, you try to mix and match, patch it up and then see nothing is working and you say, oh, this cannot work, why? You cry, the whole way is unfair, why? Invest when you have to. Make sense? Do what is required. Alright? Now, next, before I do a case study of my student, this is Nicole. Nicole, right, is also doing MLM, alright? And I shared with her a process of how to find thirsty crowd, which is the qualified customers. And when she did that, right, you see, a lot of people keep complaining nowadays it's very hard to recruit people. But when she find the thirsty crowd, she find the qualified customer, she able to recruit 30% with 36k sales a month. Now, why am I showing you this? Because you see, right, she is a person that I'm really, really proud of. Because when she came to me that time, she was struggling with family issues. The grandma got stroke, she had to let go of the career, she had to come back and take care of grandma. And she had to restart again from zero. She got no backup, nothing, And then she came to my workshop. I shared with her that she can come back up again by doing sales no matter where she is in life. And shared with her my system. Then in less than a year, right, she helped a company to close a biggest deal ever. 9-figure export project to China. Now, do you want to listen to a story on how she did that? Right, it's about 10 minutes long. I'm not sure if you want to listen to this. If you want, I can show you the recording. If not, then I'll just go and do something else with you. Yep. Okay, cool. So listen to a 10-minute story, yeah? Alright.
Hi, Super Aaron and everyone here. I hope everyone do well here. And thank you, Super Aaron, for giving me this opportunity to sharing my process here. So I'm Nicole here. First of all, I apologize that my English is not very good, but I will do my best in this sharing here. So I would like to introduce myself about my background. I come from a very normal family. My parents is a hawker, And then my father actually passed away when I'm in secondary school. So because of fall sick. And then after graduate, I helped my mother as a hawker. I would like to try to do something that I can change our family's life. Then I start to involve in the sales. So become a sales and earn the commission. I start save my money and I start to start my small business. But unfortunately that I feel about this business is the wholesale vegetables business because of I lack of the experience and the knowledge to manage business. So after that, I feel with debts about this business, and then I decide to get a job from overseas. And then that time, at the moment that I decide that I leave my family and go to Indonesia, and I do well of my this job, so I stay about 15 years in Indonesia. So after 15 years, in 2019, because of my family's conditions, I decide to left my job there and come back to Malaysia. But I think as everybody know that this is not a correct moment because 2020 is the pandemic years. I have jobless about 1 year, cannot do anything, and then I try to keep on search the job, and I get the job on manufacturing, and then I start to working. But with the basic salary, I cannot afford to bear my expenses for my family also. That's why I have to doing sales. So at that moment that I try so many process, but I cannot deal with sales. That's why at the moment I try to follow some classes, online class also, to learn something that which can I hope that can help me to change and get deals of the sales. But I try to invest some classes that but cannot help me immediately to get the result. So then one day I saw Suku advertising, Suku Aaron's advertising, that what he sharing in that advertising that I feel that is something that I look for and can help for me. That's why I decided to join the class. So I joined the 3 days class. During that time, I start to apply. Okay, I start to apply the strategy that Suku sharing when I attend the class, and I start to get the